Hi there! Since I'm a Harry Potter fan, I decided that I would start a series inspired by the Hogwarts houses, and what a better way to start this series than with my own house. Based on a very accurate online test, I was classified as a Slytherin. So my first look of this series is going to be inspired by the Slytherin house. I tried to use their colors, which are green and grey. This is not another excuse for me to use greens, but you do know that my favorite eyeshadow color is green, so I really enjoyed doing this look. Anyways, let's get started with the tutorial. I'm not doing this just to have another opportunity to use green eyeshadow, but I obviously have to. The Slytherin symbol is basically green and grey. I was thinking of using silver, I mean a sparkly grey, but right now that I think about it, I might keep it all matte. But we'll see. We'll see what the inspiration tells me. I got too excited, I almost forgot that I have to prime my lids first. I'm going to use the Born This Way concealer from Too Faced and applying a tiny dot of that on each eye, which I will blend in using my finger. I would never apply eyeshadow on a bare lid, especially because it creases so fast. But also I can't really blend on top of a bare lid. The last time I did this, I just forgot to prime for some reason, and I think it was 2018 when it happened. So if you don't have an eyeshadow primer, at least use some concealer on your lid. I have here the Tribe palette by Juvia's Place, and this is the Slytherin Green. I think this is the closest one that I have that resembles their... I forgot the word again. Their symbol, whatever, that thing. I'm gonna use my Morphe 507 and pick up this shade. And I'm gonna start from my outer corner. So I'm applying it on my outer corner, but I'm kind of lifting it up. So visually it lifts my outer corner of the eye. I think you can see the difference already. And here when I reach my crease level, I'm kind of creating a V. So I'm slightly going up towards my crease. I will blend it a bit inwards too. But as you can see, I'm keeping it in an angled shape. So I want my outer corner to be the thickest point of the eyeshadow and then thinning it out as it reaches the middle of my lid. Gently blending my crease now that I barely have any product on the brush. And again bringing it a bit inwards. I picked up a little bit more of that shade because I blended it, it kind of lost intensity. So I'm building up my outer corner. I'm casually wondering why am I a Slytherin though? It's just the hat's wheel. I can do like Harry and just pick Gryffindor instead, but do I want to? I mean, Slytherins are cool. I'm gonna need something in my crease to diffuse this a little bit, so I'm going to pick this green in the palette on a fluffier brush. It's a Sigma E25. I'm starting from the outer part of my crease again and bringing it inwards. And now after blending, I feel like I want to intensify that dark green again. I'm gonna tap it on my outer corner. For my grey, I'm going to reach for my Warrior palette, again from Juvia's Place. And it doesn't necessarily have a medium grey shade, but it has this dark grey and this white shade. So I'm going to mix them on my brush. So just going back and forth between them. And it creates this nice shade. I'm going to lighten it up a little bit more. So kind of like that. And I'm gonna stamp that on my lid, on the inner part of my lid. I'm gonna need to blend the edges a little bit. I'm just using my small brush with no additional product on it. This is the brush that I used to apply the dark green. And then blending my crease again with the fluffy brush. Again, I didn't add any additional shadows on these brushes. I don't think I'm going to do a wing liner today, so I'm going to try to intensify with a black eyeshadow, again from my Warrior 2 palette. I'm using a very small brush though. I want to be pretty precise with where I apply this, especially because it's pitch black and you obviously don't want to make any mistakes with it. It might be pretty hard to correct. So I'm just gently placing it in my outer corner and then kind of fading it upwards. Why don't I do all matte looks more often? I'm in love with this. I'm always just about shimmers, shimmers, shimmers. Gonna dive into the green again. I know it's a long process, especially because I covered it with the black, so I'm kind of going around the edges of the black with it. That's gonna help blend the black as well. And lastly, blending my crease again. I'm flicking my brush right here in my outer corner to create a little extension. I might have to redo this after I do my face makeup though. I will want to line my eyes a little bit, but I'm not going to do a wing liner. I'm just going to line my lash line. And I'm using this Catrice eyeliner. Until it dries, I'm just going to smudge it a bit. Fade it into the black. I did my face makeup and also finished up this eye off camera. For my lower lash line, I started with a black pencil. Mine is from Sephora Collection, it's discontinued, but whatever, any black eye pencil works. Ideally, it would be waterproof because we're using it on the waterline, which is obviously watery, so waterproof would last a little bit better. I took it down a little bit and applied it in between my lashes, and now I'm going to use my little pencil brush and I'm gonna smudge it. Now I'm taking that dark green again and applying it underneath the black pencil, and I'm connecting it to the top part. In the inner corner I applied a silver shade. I took it from the Wahala 2 palette from Juvia's place. It's this ambitious shade right here. I'll be using a flat brush and I'll be stamping it in the inner corner. So I did use a shimmer after all. I do enjoy a shimmer in my inner corner. And with the same Catrice eyeliner, I will do an inner corner wing. So I will just continue my top lid and going down like that. And then I'm going to connect it with my bottom waterline. I'll finish up my eyes with mascara, but as usual I'm going to curl my lashes first. I think my lash curler was dirty from my other eye, and now I have some black transfer here. I won't panic. Probably it's fixable. We'll see. I'll be using my On The Rise mascara from NYX Cosmetics. For my lips I'm going to go for nude. I'm going to line my lips first with this Boys & Berries Nudelicious lip pencil in the shade Marshmallow. Also going to fill in the sides a little bit. And in the center of my lips I'm going to apply the Sleek Matte Me in the shade Feels. I'm going to use my finger to blend it into the pencil. So that is it for today's look. I am ready for Hogwarts. Stay tuned for my future videos because I'm going to do the other houses as well. I want to thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you're having the most beautiful day ever, and I will see you next time. Bye!